My name is Francis Dayamba. I'm a civil engineering major from Clarkson University, class of 2011, and I'm the founder of an organization called the AMUGE Fund. So I'm making this clip to tell you guys about what the AMUGE Fund does. Before I do that, I'll tell you guys what the name stands for. Um, I combined my dad's last name, which is Dayamba, and my mom's last name, which is AMUGE, and that gave for me AMUGE. Um, so what does the AMUGE Fund do? Essentially, we help primary schools in Benin, West Africa. When I say primary schools, I'm referring from schools that are grades 1 through 6. We help primary schools in Benin, West Africa find solutions to their problems um, by using financially sustainable methods. Now, to break that down further, essentially, as a student organization here at Clarkson University, we fundraise and donate to schools in Africa and help them start businesses. Um, the staff at the school and the parents of the students that go to that attend that school, they get together and they submit a business proposal to us, a business that they feel they can implement. They feel they have the resources and the knowledge to make successful. And what we did was we took a business plan and we formulated a questionnaire um, that would be relevant to the sort of businesses that they would implement. And essentially, when they give us the proposal, we then ask them to go ahead and answer these questions. Um, and once we're satisfied with the answers from these questions, uh, we then donate whatever money they ask for as startup money for them to go ahead and implement their business. We have folks on the field that monitor every expense that these schools make to make sure that all the expenses are in fact genuine and do not are not extorted or corrupt in any way. And once we do that, we then oversee the business as sort of a consulting firm. We take a consulting role to help them better their business and and help first and foremost the children that attend that school. So I'd say the main thing or the main aspects of the DMUGE fund that differentiate us from other nonprofits are, like I mentioned earlier, we're student run, which that definitely has an effect on the decisions that we make. 100% of the money that you donate to us will be used to help children in Benin, West Africa. Not all nonprofits do that. Um, the people that help us on the field have experience in nonprofit work, have experience working within the educational system in Benin, and have grown up and lived in Benin, so they're very familiar with the culture there. So that's another plus as well. One of the most important points is that not only is our aid directed at helping um, the children like it should be, we also make sure that our aid positively impacts the economics of the community in which we are providing aid, and that's a very important component to our help. Um, so yeah, so those are a couple of things that set us apart from other nonprofits, I guess. So to give you an example of a project that we are in the process of implementing, um, I'm going to talk about the Pineapple Project. And essentially, the Pineapple Project is going to take place is currently taking place in a rural village named Abosa, school of 180 kids. And what they're doing is they're planting 25,000 pineapples over half an acre of land, and they're going to sell these pineapples um, to people that manufacture or that produce pineapple juice. So these guys are going to come in and pick up the pineapples from the field and go ahead and make the juice from it. To give you guys some numbers, to start up they asked for $1,800, and they have estimated their cash flows in terms of how much money they will get from selling these pineapples at more than $3,600. So what does that mean? It means that they'll have enough money to start another pineapple project, and they'll have more than $1,800 to be able to help their children. Now, to put that in perspective for you, with $1,800, they can buy school uniforms for all 180 of their children. They can provide financial aid, so buy all the school supplies for the 40 poorest children in the school. Everything: books, pens, pencils, the price the children pay for photocopies, and the price they pay for the report cards. So all those expenses will be covered by this $1,800. They're also going to buy a power generator so the school has electricity. But the most important thing for me is that in 18 months, because it took the project 18 months from start to finish. In another 18 months, they'll be able to do the same thing and have more money, as opposed to us just donating $1,800 to them. And so that's the special part of our projects. We also started another project called the School Supply Project. The School Supply Project is estimated they are essentially going to buy school supplies in bulk. They're going to go to the supplier and buy school supplies in bulk and sell them at a price higher, obviously, than what they bought it for, but then lower than the market price. In this way, they're going to have the parents buy through them, and the parents will end up saving money. And not only will they save money, the profits from the school's initiatives will then be used to help their children. So it's a win-win situation here. Now these guys, the staff from the School Supply Project, they've estimated that they're gonna make $600 within the first month of their initiative, and we have donated about $750 to them. So now the way they would like to spend their money is 50% of their profits will go towards helping their children, and 50% of the profits will go towards bettering their business, because obviously the demand for school supplies will be a lot higher during the beginning of the semester than towards the middle or towards the end. So they want to buy other items that will be able to keep however to have a demand during the rest of the year. If you have any more questions, please email me at damugefund@gmail.com. Damugefund, DAMUGEFUND @gmail.com, or log on to our website at www.damugefund.com. All right, bye bye.